Nikon have just announced their new Nikon Z 600mm f4 VRS lens with a built-in 1.4 teleconverter. There's absolutely no doubt about it. It's a beast. But am I surprised at the price? Not really. Well, it's finally here. That one super sharp and super fast Nikon Z prime lens we've all been waiting for. The 600mm f4 VRS lens has 6 specialized lens elements that work together to prevent light dispersion and produce super sharp and clear images. That's 2 extra low dispersion and 1 super ED glass elements, 2 lightweight fluorite elements, and a short wavelength refractive element. And to top that off, Nikon have thrown a little bit of a curveball into things by adding an inbuilt 1.4 teleconverter, which then gives the lens an 840mm reach at f5.6. When teamed with the Nikon Z9, you get 5.5 stops of image stabilization. And this lens is now Nikon's 4th addition to their Z Super Telephoto prime lens lineup. Here's the thing I'd really be interested in seeing, and I'd love to do this test myself just to see the differences. I wonder what the Nikon Z 400mm f4.5 prime lens with a 1.4 teleconverter would be like up against this new 600mm f4 lens that's almost 5 times the price. I know you wouldn't get quite the same reach with the 400 and 1.4 at 560mm. And you'd also lose a stop of light using the teleconverter. But I'd love to see the sharpness and image quality differences. I was just thinking out loud there, but still, you'd actually save quite a bit of money, wouldn't you? Pre-order price for the lens in the US is $15,500. Pre-order price here in Australia is $27,500. So for that money, I could buy 3 Nikon Z9 camera bodies, 5 Nikon 400mm f4.5 Z prime lenses, this white brand new Kia Sorento S hatchback, 9 DJI Mavic 3 drones, or if I was super hungry, 1,964 pizzas. Oh, sorry, got a bit off track there. Back to the lens. Obviously, this lens is designed for pro-level shooters of sports and wildlife, and I'm thinking 99.9% of those buying this lens already own the Nikon Z9. It's substantially lighter than the Nikon 600mm f4 f-mount version, beating it by 550 grams. The Z 600mm version weighs approximately 3,260 grams or 7.18 pounds. If the 400mm lens with the 1.4 teleconverter is anything to go by, I have no doubt at all this lens will be a superb performer. And for that type of money, well, you'd certainly want it to be. So there it is, that is the beast. The beast has finally arrived, the Nikon 600mm f4 VRS lens. And I guess I've just got one question for all those that are watching this video. How many are you going to order? Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.